Can I see your toes? You can see a picture of my toes, or you can go to your mom's room later tonight when I'm FaceTiming her. Hey guys, Jollz here. We're starting something new. We're giving away one free coaching session every week. Watch until the end of the video to find out how. Enjoy the video. All right. Hello, Jollz. I call you Daddy Jojo. It's because I love anime. Took a clip from my Twitch VOD. Not sure if it's allowed. Yeah, you're chilling. Sorry in advance. I always had trouble in higher ranks, so I opt to play in alts like this. Bronze and silver elo. Alts. What's your main rank? Basically been taken over by your friends. Let's take a look. Okay, overheating issue. My biggest issue is communication. Man, sometimes I just want to be alone and be depressed. Always crouch spraying, positioning, and ADSing. All in all, just everything. All right, let's take a look. So what are we smoke? So here's the problem is like, I can't actually see the minimap. So because I can't see the minimap, I can't actually get all the info that you have. But one thing for sure, we should be using our smokes a little bit more. So as Brimstone, on defensive side, we need to be using our smokes to stop pushes like that.
All main. On site one.
The glitch happens when you minimize the video and then start to type. Yeah, I don't know how to fix that though. So we lost first round, but we bought a stinger. Okay, as long as we have enough for next round, I guess. Nice. The one could be through, yeah.
Oh my god.
Okay, it's a good round. I think the crosshair placement's a bit of an issue though. All right, stun goes through. We're doing some crazy shit.
Okay, I got one.
I think pushing there was a little bit too grief. I mean, you got yours with a stinger. This is a bonus round. Is that bad, huh? Okay, it's a good ult. However, we want to be able to be in a spot where we can take advantage of that ult. Whoa, I would have...
Nice. Oh, wow. I didn't realize. Dinged on raise.
I feel like there's a lot of opportunity here to take some fights.
So you just...
Yeah, so this flank was bad for numerous reasons. So I think the reason this wasn't that good was because we ulted and we didn't hold the ult. Basically punish them from running out of it. Also, we saw Sage by drop. I think we take that fight with our team instead of just leaving her there. This is a good timing. Like this was a good timing. I think here we actually trigger discipline and walk up. I think that's the only thing I would have done differently here. So this was a very good timing, but I think the execution was poor. I think we actually just walk up here, trigger discipline, get closer. Stinger sucks long range, so get closer and then run up.
Hopping. Tower.
Oh, she threw. Wait, someone, we saw someone else there.
I was too greedy for the gun.
Yeah, way too greedy for the gun. Way too greedy for the gun. I would have smoked. As soon as you got the kill, instantly start smoking so you can get the gun.
One.
I feel like we're not using our utility much. So the seconds they're making a lot of noise aiming, you smoke, right?
Yeah, side down.
Oh, what the fuck?
Okay. Nope. No. Okay, so every time you smoke, two things need to be coming to your mind. One, is it a choke point? Two, can my teammate hold that choke point? Those are the two questions running through your mind. So this, I wouldn't classify this as a choke point because it takes more than one smoke to hold. So this might have been a better one, like one here. Yeah, this, your teammate can't hold this. So what do I mean by that? Like whether your teammate can hold it. Basically, like if they run through the smoke, can they get punished for it? The answer is no. Urena can't watch them coming right out of the smoke. So yeah, never throw these smokes ever. Unless you have bomb down here and you have like multiple people like pushed up. That's the only time I'd ever see the smoke ever being used. Can win a lot more rounds if you play safe afterwards, basically. Oh, wait, you guys did have bomb. That's why you threw the smokes. I can understand this if you guys had more people here, but all you had was Reyna over there, and your Reyna can't hold that by herself. So in this instance, it's actually better to give up the bomb. There's some cases where when you get bombed down, it's better to not hold it and fight for it and rather just give it up. So what would be another example of this? Let's say we're playing Haven and on mid, outside garage. Let's say you peeked outside of garage and you got a kill and that spike down, right? You wouldn't try and fight for that spike, right? Realistically, they're going to get the spike back. With that example, I'm just trying to showcase how sometimes it's not very important to fight for the spike, and sometimes it's better to give when you're not in a position to hold.
What the fuck?
She's crazy. We need to be helping our team here. Don't reload. 3-4 bullet reload.
That's bad.
That's scary. So every time you reload, you have to understand that it takes a lot of time to do that, right? And with that time, they can actually get a lot of space because of it. So I think by reloading, like they can easily just be walking up arcade, they can be pushing your sage, and we're not really in a position to trade because of something like that. Okay, we need to stop ADSing. I'm not going to say to never ADS because there are some instances where it's actually good, but for the sake of where we are, which is silver, don't ever ADS. You will not find a good time to ADS. I think the only time you should even think about starting to use it is if you're immortal and up, because then you're going to start to understand when is an okay time to use it. And don't be like, but Jollz, yay ADSs, so I want. No, yay ADSs because he understands the game at a level that you guys can't even comprehend. And it works for him because he understands that angle very, very well. You guys are not yay also. You guys are on the basketball courts. You guys are watching LeBron James dunk a couple hoops, and you guys are like, but Jollz, LeBron James dunks, so I want to try and dunk, but you're 4'11", okay? It's just not the same. Let's be real. Another thing too that you can be doing with Brimstone, it's called playing a floater, and this is very good to do on controlled agents. What basically this means is like you sit around spawn instead of always playing tower, and you are quick to smoke off B main and A main, right? At the start of the round. And you want to try and do this for most maps. Fracture, like you're kind of sitting around spawn. Not always do you want to be playing spawn, but you can be doing that a little bit more. So it's okay to play tower, but just not always, right? It's usually better to be playing it here, right? From right spawn area, maybe spawning B main or something.
Yeah. Can you let me know when they're planting?
Okay, no. I don't like the ult on the plants unless you can abuse it. If they tap the bomb and you ult and they run away from it, can you guys shoot them as they're running away from the ult? Nope. We're not in a position to capitalize off the ult, so it's not a good ult. You want to be there to kind of like... See? We're not... They're going to run. We did get one kill, but the other one was like running across. We would have... And probably waited for the sage wall to break too. They could be close here. This was very risky. The way that we kind of like ran in there was very risky. So you also, with all your rotations, you don't always want to rotate through spawn. So, you know, sometimes you want to switch it up and maybe you want to push through spawn. So basically, like when they know that there's no flankers, they just play as if there is no flankers because there are none, because you guys never do it. So that there's a lot of space that they have to work with because of it. So our crosshair placement isn't actually ready for the angles that we're peeking. A lot of time we're kind of like peeking the angle and then our crosshair is moving after the fact. You know what I mean? I'll try and wait for a good example. Inefficient. Honestly, genius strat. I'm not a fan of those smokes. It gives them a lot of space to work with. Okay, so what would be better smokes? Better smokes would be here, here, and here. And here. Drop even, because you guys don't have anyone to drop. Probably shouldn't have done this as smokes. Yeah, okay. So you're realizing it too. But at least now you'll understand why. Not on top of the rafter. Oh, wait. I'm sorry. So if you're going to go sand, you smoke the top of the rafter. If you don't go sand, you smoke where I said you should smoke. So where I said you should smoke is good if you guys are not going sand. If you guys are going sand, you smoke top of the rafter. All right. Let's get the gun upgrade. Oh, we're prioritizing the gun a little bit too much.
Nice.
It's a good kill, but I actually think we die here 9 out of 10 times. Careful, you gotta prioritize the kill rather than trying to get a gun. Or unless you know for sure you can get it. So we've already cleared heaven, right? Holding heaven is okay, but if we are going to be working the map this way, where we're going to be exposing ourselves to new angles, we can't continue to hold heaven, okay? So anytime you're clearing new angles, your crosshair needs to be ready for this angle. This is where our crosshair is, and this is where our crosshair should be.
Watch flank. I'm watch flank.
Yeah.
Good.
Got it.
So you guys can actually go B off that. They're actually going to be here ready for this. Definitely look to fall back after that. Just take B. I mean, now it's a little bit harder because they could actually be here now, but I think if we go instantly, it would have been free. Could still be on site. So even these clears are half-assed, right? Like these clears are like, you know what I mean? Look at our clears when we're going fast. It's all over the place. Look, like we're not even, you see? We are looking where, like, I can tell that you're looking there, but our crosshair isn't. Realistically, your crosshair should be like an extension of your eyes. Wherever your eyes are looking, your crosshair should be. When you're clearing, you should be moving slower. It's not that you should be moving slower, but your crosshair should be moving faster. It's not that you should go slower. It's just like you should be peeking these angles with intent. I would practice slow, yes, until you get the hang of it, but you should start speeding it up. Me too, you know? Nice.
Nice.
In terms of like business, I don't think that the training for learning to box is going to outweigh personally. Ah,
Nice.
nice.
Oh. Silent heal. Oh, drop. Wait.
Okay, ADSing. We stop doing that. He's close. He's close. He walled close. He's literally on your left or backside. Probably on your left.
Ooh, I'm blinded.
Pretty sure, yeah. He's on the left.
Other side of this. Sure.
Nice. W. So your aim is good. Your aim is good. I just think there's a lot of issues with our utility usage. All right, what you did well. Good aim. And positioning is good for your current elo. Decision making too is good too. All right, what should you practice? Our smoke placements is grief. We need to make sure they are put in a spots in a choke point where you basically you don't need 2 smokes to take up 1 area. You know what I mean? And we want to make sure that our teammates can play off of the smokes. If they can't, we need to save them. When we are retaking, smoke before you push. Stop ADSing. It's better for you to not use it at all than try and find like times where it's good. Okay. Same with our ults. We want to make sure that we can hold for the run out when we pop it. Hopefully that makes sense. Basically, when you ult, you want to be able to hold it so when they're running out of it, you can kill them. You know what I mean? It's very strong. So you want to do that. Stop reloading after shooting 2 bullets. It gives enemy team a lot of space in high pressure situations. Our crosshair placement is sloppy when we are moving quick. We need to make sure it's always ready when we are scaling up. Best way to practice that is by having good crosshair placement when we are going slow in a DM or custom or whatever, and then we speed it up. So basically just like making sure that we can clear stuff with like good crosshair placement slow, and then when you get the hang of that, you just speed it up. All right, W session. Guys, free coaching every week. Join the Discord in the description box below. If you want to try out other coaches, go to coaching.jollztv.com or click the link in the description below. They're all Radiant players, they're great people, and I personally vouch for them myself. Good luck climbing.